Hey everyone, Arbiter Wolf here with another weekly video. So the first drawing you're seeing here now is the one that I did at the beginning of the week, and it's going to be followed up with the same drawing but done at the end of the week after some practice. I feel the main theme for this week was the importance of exploring and being outside your comfort zone. I think what's really going to show here is that for this drawing in the beginning of the week, it's going to show my weakness in drawing smaller proportions. When I drew the head, it didn't seem to fit the proportions to the rest of the body. This is why I'm kind of feeling it's important going forward to do these challenging reference drawings. One, it's a test of my ability, and two, it's able to show me where I'm weak in my drawing abilities so that I can improve on them. A lot of my references for my past weeks have been mostly alike in terms of just doing that upper torso head area. But when I started to do more full body drawings, I started to notice issues. And finding these issues are a good thing because it gives me something to focus on for the next week. So my plan going forward is to be doing harder references going forward. Going back to the drawing here, wanted to talk about the problems of this drawing I found. Like I said before, I felt like the proportions were off, but also I felt like the head did not match the reference at all. And that's going to be another thing that I want to focus on is drawing the heads more at an angle and trying to get the eyes and the head correct, along with doing more drawings of full body references. Moving into the second drawing here, I found that it seemed better than the first drawing here. However, I feel that it just needs more practice to make bigger gains in my drawing abilities. That's why I'm planning on spending the last 2 weeks of the year here reviewing what I've already gone over. This way, when the new year starts up, I'm ready for new stuff. I will go into a little bit more detail in this later on in the video. Good news in terms of having more free time. It looks like work here is going to be slowing down quite a bit, which means that I'm going to have a lot more free time. And then with Christmas coming up for the weekend, I will have even more time to draw. So this is feeling quite great for just getting more time in to do drawings. Moving back to the drawing here, I still feel that the head angle is something that doesn't seem quite right. While I feel that the proportions of the whole body went a lot better this time, I still feel that there's areas to work on, such as the hand, feet, and head. And I'm just going to keep practicing those areas and hopefully keep improving for the following weeks here. On the subject of practicing, I also did more feet drawings here for the week. I'll feel like things are getting better, but then I'll have a bad drawing and then it's like, probably not there yet. I'm just going to keep practicing for it until I feel a comfort in my abilities. Just drilling it will eventually get the results I think I'm looking for here. The idea for trying to drill this out going forward is to use references and then after the references try the draw it from memory, because when I draw it from memory it's basically just testing my knowledge on how well I know how to draw feet, and then I can see where I need to focus on. A lot of these drawings for the week showing here are just drawing from reference, but I do really want to go and do more memory recall to help my learning. Moving into the last thing I practiced here, I did a environmental drawing using a reference from Google Earth. So I was using advice from a YouTuber known as Ethan Becker. He said to go into Google Earth, find a place, and then break that place down in terms of perspective. He said just doing this really helped him learn how to do perspective. So that's what I'm kind of doing here in the beginning is breaking down the picture. Then after I create a drawing using the lines I drew from breaking down the image. This was kind of the best method for practicing perspective that I found. While there is a lot, and I mean a lot of videos about how perspective works in terms of first, second, and third perspectives. I was kind of having a hard time finding a way of actually practicing or exercising it. But then I came across Ethan Becker's video, and he basically just showed this practice method of how he learned how to draw perspective. But if you guys know any other ways of practicing perspective, please let me know in the comment section. Talking about the drawing here, I found that it was okay. I felt really the biggest issue here is that when I tried to add detail to the drawing, I felt the detail looked really bad. But it's just going to take time, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of these drawings and trying to break them down and using this method to try to improve. Last thing here is I wanted to talk about my plan for the next 2 weeks for reviewing. So I wanted to do face and head drawings, and I wanted to kind of treat it like gesture drawings. So I'm going to do 60 drawings at different angles for a total of 2 minutes. Then going back to portrait drawings, I wanted to do 10 portrait drawings. I also wanted to go over anatomy again, and I wanted to go over upper and lower, doing about 2.5 hours of study and then 2.5 hours of kind of that recalling and testing. So in total about 5 hours. Then I also wanted to do environmental drawings, and I wanted to do 10 environmental drawings. And then lastly, I wanted to keep up with the feet drawings, and I wanted to treat them like gesture drawings and do 60 of them in 1 minute. So I kind of calculated a estimate of how long this will take me. I calculated about 28 hours of drawing time, and then that's over 2 weeks, so that's about 14 hours of drawing per week, which I feel is doable. But that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you guys have any advice, please feel to give it in the comment section. And please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.